Hey everybody, it's Super Crazy 2, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This is a cool title screen background, I like it. I approve. So, this will follow, this will set my trend for Zelda games. So far there's, going to be 2 that I know of in the current soon. So this ought to be interesting. Also, I've never played a Zelda game without even my character without having 007 in there somewhere. I don't know why. I just always have. So let's see here. So someone's calling for help, and they're prisoner of the dungeon castle, and there's a wizard, and that's the only person who remains, and there's seizing of control of the castle, and ellipses, and location. Cool. Now I know where to go. But my uncle said to go just to I don't know, stay in bed until morning, but I can't actually go back in bed. I can only do that because that's what pressing A does. Cool. So let's go to the only place where it's possible to go. I'm just gonna cut out showing you that you can't go to some directions. You can't go to some. You can't go to the what? What is going on here? Okay, there we go. You can't go to the west or the east or whatever. You just can only go here. So apparently this guy is M, and he's giving us our stuff. Our stuff. The stuff. The only stuff that is good stuff. The stuff shit. Only now. Only coming out soon. Only coming out now soon. And you wanna know now soon? Now soon. Okay. I just took a bad joke way too far. I don't even know how it was a joke to begin with. It was just that bad. But let's just forget about that for now and skip getting the lantern entirely because it's useless. Uh-oh, I'm dying. I died. I've suddenly gotten very bad at this game. Oh, no big deal. I've never been very good at this game, so let's just try to just get to where we have to go and beat the game, because that's really the only two things on my checklist to do. Yes, the only two things on my checklist to do are beat the game and go where I have to go to beat the game. I'm probably a failure at writing checklists. Of course, the one for OT, so many O's, is so much better. It's so organized. I'm probably not going to use it at all, but hey, who cares? Also, it looks like we're running when you go left or right because it's widescreen and it's not meant to be widescreen. Aspect ratio change. Whoa, it's so fast. I'm not entirely sure if this is recording in with aspect ratio change, but whoa, dude, you tried to kill me. What's wrong with you? You sicko. So apparently doing a spin attack there does 2 damage, so you only have to hit him twice. Whereas if you were going to just hit normal hits on him, you would have to hit him 3 times. So basically, I'm saying that this slash right here is worth one damage. This is 2 damage, and the pot is 8 damage. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not 8 damage, it's close to that though. I think it might be 8 damage. So I'm gonna use my powerful ninja skills and walk through this door. So now this is where we have to go. So yeah, I understand. I am excited to beat this game for y'all, because why would I be doing this if I wasn't going to beat the game? It'd be like if I was doing this just to see how far I could get in 1 life, which is apparently not very far, even though I did it like 3 times in 1 life, right before this. Leap! That looks so epic. I'm just gonna save and quit. Continue on. So now I'm actually gonna fight this guy. Oh, that wasn't very nice, Mr. Man. So what you're seeing right now is the dungeon layout. This is where we were, and this is where we were before. This is the beginning of the dungeon, the castle. Oso Castle. Not Oso Castle. Wrong castle. But basically, the most interesting part about this is that if you go up, I went over to the right one because, I don't know, I just like doing that. Here, this brings us to the place where Moldarm is at, which is the Stone Tower, which is the title of the 3rd Lord of the Rings book, or part, I should say, because it's really the 5th and 6th book. It's labeled under the Stone Tower. Dude, what am I saying? I'm thinking of the 2 towers, which is the 2nd part of Lord of the Rings, which is 4 and 5. But here, we've got some torches, and we've got a hole, and that's it. We beat the game. So apparently this is M. He's telling us we did a good job or whatever. I don't know why M would ever tell me that I did a good job. And that he's apparently talking about himself in 3rd person, because isn't this like the essence of the Triforce that's talking? I could have sworn that it just said that I'm the essence of the Triforce. This is the weirdest like way it could have been written. But no matter. So I expect that this is only going to be 1 part. Just expecting. Just guessing, you know. And apparently there was a golden land, and it turned into the dark world, which apparently I was told had the epic music. I've got it on CD. The one that came with Skyward Sword. I think that's under track number 1, which is the Legend of Zelda like medley thing. So that's like, I'm not entirely sure. I just listened to it. I haven't checked what track it's on. I should probably check, but no matter. So there goes the Triforce. It apparently didn't go through enough cycles of spinning, but here we go. We got the Triforce. We win the game. I mean, how many games do you really get to collect the Triforce? I mean, You don't get to do it in Wind Waker. Well, I mean the full Triforce. I think you might do it in Zelda 2. Graphical glitch. Sorry, if you can see that. Let me think here. You know, create enough time, have it. Majora's Mask, you've lost it, or something to that extent, or you have it, but you lost your. I don't even know. Zelda 1, you collect shards of the Courage Triforce. Same thing with Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. You already had it from the beginning. Skyward Sword. Yes, Skyward Sword, you collect the whole thing. This one you collect the whole thing. So that makes 2 so far. The handheld Zelda games, those are like they're not really about collecting the Triforce. They're like totally different. But the main console games, there's only 2 so far, which is Skyward Sword and A Link to the Past. Unless if Zelda 2 does, which then it would be 3. And they have the most epic spelling of fairy. Kind of said they changed it back to the Disney kind of fairy in OO2, which is the next console game. Dwarven Swordsmiths, which goes along with the Lord of the Rings that I was talking about before. This game has kind of a bit of some Lord of the Rings. Kind of a bit of some Lord of the Rings, some Lord of the Rings. It like hints towards it, like the Return of the King, which was the first thing, because the king got better, and now that we're above the clouds, the ring has stopped. And he's definitely lost. So mad. He's on a freaking bridge that doesn't look stable at all, up on a freaking mountain. Seriously, that just can't be good. So apparently, in a few minutes or so, a few hours, there's supposed to be a blizzard. Now the skies are gray, and there's definitely a lot of wind. It's kind of cold outside, but I'm not entirely sure if it's gonna be a blizzard. It may or may not be. But if it is, and if it isn't, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here. Really, that was kind of lame. So here's some. I'm pretty sure that the rain shouldn't be showing there. It's just because I never got rid of the rain on Overworld. I'm guessing that's why the rain was there for the whole, I don't know, credit sequence and this credit sequence. It's also gonna be on the next thing that you see, which is kind of sad. But the sound effect is kind of cool. I don't know about you, but I actually really like rain. Rain is just one of those things that's awesome. It's like the smell of it. It's like the smell of it. I love the smell of rain. I also, it's just like, how would I say this? Those they're off before. Wow, I am just being wonderful at this. I'm doing the Rubik's Cube if you're wondering. So, I was also saying something. I'm not entirely sure what I was saying before this. But I shall change the subject to... Was I talking about rain? Yeah, I was talking about the rain. Like, if you can hear that, there's some wind going on outside. It's kind of heavy wind. Everyone's being blown around and about by the rain. The wonderful rain of rain. At Trainerson. So really, at this point, there's not that much to talk about. But what I can say is that what I did was a glitch known affectionately called as the save and quit thing. And since I was in the air, that basically enables me to walk through walls as long as I take damage, or so that's how I assume it to be, because that's what happens. Because if you walk to the wall and you don't take the damage, then literally nothing happens. It's just actually a wall. But when you take the damage, you go through it and you can explore the map, which can lead to some rather odd results. Because if I reopen the file after I reset or whatever, it's going to end up putting me in a random spot, which is kind of weird. I mean, like, a random spot anywhere in the entire game, even though it's one spot. Oh, no, dim spot. That's what I can say to that. Total number of games played, too. I guess that is the game over count. I was trying to figure out if that was the game over count or not. I'm not entirely sure. But apparently played 2 games, even though I only played 1, and this was linked to the past. I hope you enjoyed this in my random talking of nonsense, and I will see you in Ocarina of Time. Good day.